Hi, my name is Rochelle Smith, and I've been a missionary here in Peru for 7 years with my parents. I'm going to explain to you guys a little bit about what it's like to be a missionary kid. Having grown up on the mission field here in Peru, I sometimes feel like I live in two worlds. Sometimes I feel like I maybe have two hearts. And that's where I get confused, because I know that God has placed my family here for a purpose. But what about my birth country? What about my family back home? When I go back to North Carolina, how do I know Peruvian cultures from American cultures? How do I know people are really understanding my life and my way of living? Living here in Peru has aroused all of these questions in my head. My whole life revolves around this culture and this people. I may not understand everything they do, and I may not be able to speak perfect Spanish, but this country is part of me and my story. Sometimes I try to tell myself, this isn't really my home. But guess what? Deep down in my heart, I know that it really is. Being a missionary kid has opened my eyes to a world of possibilities, making TV-worthy news reality. What some people see on TV is what I see when I walk down the streets. Even after 7 years, I'm still lost at the fact that people can go days without a meal, but when my mom brings home the wrong kind of bread, I complain. Sometimes I just have to stop and think. Think about what I have and be thankful, because I know my situation could be a whole lot worse. Now, that was only part of my story. Living and growing up as an MK has brought me through trials and hardships. But these trials and hardships have made me better and made me more ready for what life has to offer me. Sometimes when I really think about what all that God has done with me since bringing me here to Peru, I realize I really have nothing to complain about, because He has taken care of us every single day. I came down here as a clueless 9-year-old, following my parents in their footsteps and what God's plan for their life. Now at 15, going on 16, I'm ready to take God's plan for my own life into my own hands. I can look back and see that God definitely had His hand on my life and my family's journey all the way up to this point. Sometimes I try to explain my life to teenagers back in the States, and I get the look, "I thought you were a missionary." My response would be, yes, I am a missionary, but I'm also a teenage girl that has to go to school and likes to hang out with her friends on the weekend. But I also have the opportunity to go with my dad and minister on the outskirts of Lima, or help Samaritan's Feet teams when they come down here. I love to go back to the States and share my experiences with people in the States, because when they happen, it's totally normal for me. But whenever I share the experience, I realize that they're once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Sometimes I just have to sit back and think, wow, I really am blessed. God bless you guys.